how dog always screws up the, what do you call it? Just sayings and cliches and stuff.
Yeah.
So you're familiar with the Katie bar the door.
Yeah, Katie bar the door, sure.
Katie bar the door, which is basically...
Got that one.
Yeah, people know you use it. How would you use Katie bar the door in a sentence? Like, oh, I tell you, now that you got this whole name, image, and likeness thing, it'd be better Katie bar the door because everybody's going to swoop in and try to take over things. You would put it that way, wouldn't you? Like, people are going to come in, everybody's going to be running to try to get the money, something like that.
Trouble's on the way.
Because, again, Katie's by the door, so they're not going to do that.
Katie's
They're
by
not
the
all
door.
of a sudden...
Katie's by the door. So watch out.
The father's almanac.
Next thing you know, things start going the wrong way, and Katie's by the door.
You should have cut the baby in half.
Hey, cut the baby in half. Katie's by the door, and the crop rises up to the cream.
And then from that point on, they bought the filibators. What is it called? The filibation units?
Filibation units. For
Cream
everybody.
rises to the crop.
Yeah. Next thing you know, people look outside, they see Katie by the door, and then they have a drop dead of heart attacks. You better get those filibation units out. Man, I tell you, listen, the other day I'm sitting at home, I'm watching Nickelodeon, and I'm feeling a little bit of something in my chest. I'm looking around to see if there's a filibation unit in my house, and all of a sudden, Katie's by the door. It's crazy.
The world's going to be safe from democracy. The world is going to be safe from, we're going to survive. We're going to be okay if, in fact, that was a weird way to say safe from democracy. The world's going to be, we're going to be fine. We're going to be fine.
We're going to be fine.
We're going to be fine.
Even though Katie's by the door, we're all going to be fine. Katie?
Someone please still explain to me cutting a baby in half.
Well, that was was a Mike thing, split the baby. He loves saying it. But dog, what they're going to do is split the baby.
King Solomon from the Bible.
Hey, we're going to split the baby. Okay? But then, you know what you're doing is you're splitting the baby. And then dog, I'm cutting the baby in half. You
should have cut the baby in half.
The filibator. The filibation unit.
And then from that point on, they bought the filibators. What is it called? The filibation units?
That's what it is. Sorry, I was calling it a filibator. It's actually a filibation unit. That's what it is. So excuse me. Filibator wrong. Filibation units. Excuse me, I need a filibation. Imagine if they actually needed a defibrillator, like, and dogs walk around. Where do you keep your filibation units? We have an emergency here. Where's your filibator?
Would you think that you would figure out what he is trying to get to? You don't think so?
A filibation unit?
We have an emergency.
I have an emergency and I need your filibation unit. What? I don't have a filibation unit. Oh, come on! Katie's by the door, damn it! We don't have enough time.
There was once a penis. His name was Johann Sebastian Bach. They made a movie about him. Amadeus.